Welcome to today's video, which is going to be a project pan update. This is for the Graveyard project pan. I love this project. It's been around for a while, but this is my first year doing it as I just didn't have time in previous years, so I'm so excited I got to join. This was created by Emily. I will link her in the description box. This is such a fun concept. So you pick either graveyard products, which were products that you had in other project pans and did not finish them up, or collecting cobwebs, which are things that have been sitting around that have been neglected. So I have some of each category in this project. I have 6 items that I've been working on. I am so close to finishing 2 of them, and I do have 1 empty. So I'm pretty excited about that. This project does go until the end of October, so I definitely have quite a bit of time left. If you do want to see more project pan videos, check out my project pan playlist. I will link it in the description box and in the cards, and let's get started. This item was for definitely a collecting cobwebs. I just have not used this very much, and I didn't get as much progress on this as I wanted because I was working on another primer, but I have finished that one, so now I'm focused on this. This is the Innisfree Matte Priming UV Shield Sunscreen SPF 37. This is something I got in PR last year, and I actually really like it. It's a pretty cool product because I can use this as a face primer or just as a sunscreen on its own. If I'm using it just for sunscreen, then I do put on a larger amount. If I'm using it just as a primer, I do put another sunscreen underneath. And so I've been mostly using it as a primer. So I don't have amazing progress. I was there and now I'm to here. So definitely, hopefully this is going to speed up because like I said, most of the time since the intro, I was using a different primer, which I have since finished. So hopefully this is going to speed up here from now on. Next up is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. And so I already had pan on this at the beginning of the project because this was a graveyard item that I had in a different project pan before. I'll show you what it looked like last time. I've expanded the pan some. Not a ton of progress on this one. I do hope to finish it by the end of the project, but I'm not 100% certain that that's going to happen because I'm also working on another face powder in the Deck of Panning project pan, which was also created by Emily, and that is the Pure Cosmetics powder, which is what I'm wearing today. I kind of prefer the Pure Cosmetics one over this one. I just feel like it looks a little bit better on my skin. So, you know, sometimes I mix them together. Overall, though, I do like the Pure one a little bit better than this. I do like it. It's a nice face powder. It just doesn't quite, you know, blow me away for the price tag. So, you know, I'm definitely expanding the pan, but yeah, I'm not sure I could finish this before the end of the project, but I'm going to keep working on it. I do have one product in here that I'm just counting usage on, and that is this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. My goal was to use this 20 times, and I've only used it 7 times so far. I've just been working on other palettes in my using my eyeshadow palettes project pan, and I'm also just, you know, shopping my stash and all of that. This was a graveyard item as well because this was in a different project where I did hit pan on these 2 shades here, but the looks that I've done with this palette, I actually really like. I've mentioned before, you know, this is just really massive packaging, which is just a bit too much for my personal preference, but I do think this is a really well formulated palette, and the looks that I did, I really like. The mattes and the shimmers are really good. So yeah, I do look forward to doing more looks with this. I'm particularly excited to use this green here because I haven't used that one in a while and I know I really love it. And then this sparkly brown is really beautiful too. I really want to do a look with that one. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying using this palette and I'm glad that I'm getting use out of it because I hadn't really used it in quite a while. The next 2 items, I am so close to finishing these, so close. There's hardly anything left in the Persona Gloss in Honey. I mean, it's kind of settled down to where it's just like a little tiny bit down here, which is a little bit difficult to get out. So what I did for a couple of days was actually stored it upside down, but then I flipped it back this way before filming this. So yeah, I really love this gloss. It's one of my favorites, but it is almost 2 years old, so I want to use it up. I definitely would purchase more of these Persona glosses, but I'm hoping that I can have this finished actually pretty soon because yeah, I mean, there's really hardly anything left in here. So yeah, definitely like this, would totally try more colors, but like I said in so many of my projects this year, I am trying to use up so many lip products because I just feel like I don't wear them all that much. I tend to reach for the same colors over and over again. lip products I've noticed expire so quickly compared to even other cream products. I don't know, there's something about some of my lip products have expired, you know, in the last year. So I want to keep an eye out for that, but I really love this. But yeah, I'm so close to finishing it. Then we have this Catrice Hydro BB cream, which I mentioned at the intro is not my favorite BB cream. I just feel like the color is a bit off for me, and also it's almost like a bit drying, which is kind of weird because it says it's hydrating. However, I've been mixing this in with my Too Faced Peach Foundation, which is in my Partners in Cream project pan. And that really helps because I really like that formula, and also that color matches me better. So it kind of like evens this out. So it's actually been a nice combo, and I'm so close. So this is where I was before, and I'm all the way down to here. There's a bunch of air in this, but yeah, I'm so close to this. I'm so excited. I really want to use this up. So many like Skin Veil tinted moisturizer products have come out on the market in the last 2 months that I really, really want to try, but I didn't want to buy any until I got my foundation numbers down a little bit. So I'm very excited to use this up because I want to try something new. I do also have the NYX Veil Tinted Moisturizer. That one is fantastic. I really love it. But this is just not my favorite, partly because the color doesn't match me properly. But yeah, the formula also is not my favorite. And last up, we have an empty. I finished the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This was also a graveyard item because I had this in another project in the past. This is where I was at the intro. I accidentally marked it here last month because I thought that this was in another project and I got confused. So this was a month ago, and now I have finished this up. So yeah, I have gone through many of these in the past. I really like it. I use it for prepping my face for makeup, sometimes for setting my face, but that's not a step I do a whole lot. But also I use this for foiling eyeshadows, and it's fantastic. So, I mean, it's, I think technically a toner, but yeah, I use it basically as a setting spray, and I would totally repurchase. I mean, I've probably gone through like 5 or 6 bottles of this one over the years. They also have the rose one, which that one like irritates my skin a little bit, which is kind of weird, but this lavender one, fantastic. Definitely would repurchase, but I have 2 other setting sprays right now, so I don't need to buy this right now, but this is great. This is a holy grail item I've purchased many times. That is it for this project pan update. I'm thrilled to have an empty, and the gloss and the BB cream I'm so close to finishing. This I think I could finish by the finale because like I said, it's not till the end of October. This is the one that I'm not certain. There's a lot left in this, and it's so funny because people say that they pan this really quickly. And I will say I did hit pan on it rather quickly, but as far as using it up, it's not going quite as fast as I thought that it might. But again, I'm really happy with my progress, and I want to get my face powder numbers down. I just realized that I have a lot of great face powders, but the effect I get from them is pretty similar. I don't need as many as I have. I think I have 9 or 10. So I feel like I have a separate under eye powder, and then I think I need maybe like 3 other face powders, maybe like 1 pressed and a couple loose ones or something. I don't know. Yeah. I get the same effect from a lot of them, so I like this, but I'm not sure it was worth the price tag. But anyway, I do hope to use this up. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I will link Emily in the description box if you want to see other project pans. Check out my project pan playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.